Who's up there?
That's Ben.
Oh, okay.
And Poppy.
Ladies and gentlemen, officially unveiled and dedicated by Field Marshal Sir John Chappell, our most senior Surmo officer and former president of the Surmo Rifles Association, and who laid the foundation stone for the museum during our Darbar in 2004.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great privilege to be here. The Gurkha Memorial Museum, this museum behind us here, was first set up in Kathmandu in 1994 with Captain Eknarayan Gurung, a 1st Second, as their first chairman. In 2001, it moved to a rented room here in Pokhara, and also Major Yambahara Gurung took over as chairman. And after a long search for a permanent base, it was in 2004 that this site was found and was leased to the museum by Brigade of Gurkhas, Nepal. Construction then started in the same year. In 2004, I had great pleasure in laying the first stone at the gate during the similar Surmo Durbar held that year in Pokhara. Now, the ground floor galleries display historical items, photographs and captions telling the history of Gurkhas since 1815 to the current deployment. And the second and third floors cover the history of individual infantry and support regiments, including Indian Gurkha regiments. By the time the ground floor was completed in the year 2005, this museum had about 400 visitors. But after 10 years and the construction completed, over 37,000 tourists and local Nepalese visit this museum every year. It maintains a close link with the Gurkha Museum in Winchester, and the two museums help each other out with historical items and information. Now, when plans were made to celebrate our 200th anniversary in Pokhara here, the idea of building this monument at this museum arose, and it was paid for by the 2nd Gurkha Rifles Trust. Now you'll see here a replica of the Dehradun 2nd Gurkha Memorial Arch, which was dedicated to officers and soldiers of the 2nd Gurkhas who fought in the first 100 years of our existence. There's a photograph here, and on it live all the battles and battle honours. There's the Queen's Truncheon. That was taken in Dehradun. It has at the top a plaque to King Edward VII, who got something to do with the 2nd Gurkhas, I can't remember what now. He took his title, and that went to the Gurkha Museum in England, in Winchester, but fortunately we've got a copy of it back here, as you'll see shortly. Now, It was opened in 1915 when we were fighting, of course, in the First World War. So after that war, extra arches were put on. They're not here yet, they might be later. To the left and right, that was the original arch in Dehradun. This is the one that was completed in 1920. And the names of all the second Gurkhas, right from 1815 onwards to the end of the First World War, were recorded on that memorial. Here we represent what it says on the plaques here. And it represents all the Gurkha regiments who have served since 1815. And you can see their regimental badges displayed on the marble plaques here. And now it's my privilege to unveil a great pleasure in unveiling
Would you please make your way up the hill into the camp area and to the sulphur area where drinks and lunch fed families should head to their own company flight celebrations where you will meet your friends. The remainder, if you could head towards the guest tent, guides will escort you there. Thank you very much.